What's up, guys and girls? This is James, Unlocking the Value and Copying My Crypto, talking to you today about the wonderful world of crypto. My gosh, it's a hell of a correction today. I'm going to get into that, the reasoning behind it, and why I'm not fearful. Before I do, as always, the spreadsheet is updated. This is the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought would smash it in a bull run. Up until today's correction, well, today's correction has put Grin in a bloody negative. I never liked Grin. But if you'd invested $100 into these 26, you'd be up $25,000 in profit on the current prices today after brutal corrections. I'm only in a few of these. The rest are in to cryptos that I am certain will do crazy runs in this bull cycle that is not over yet. If you are new to crypto, I highly recommend you check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share my live portfolio. It's where I also give updates on the market being the way it is, and why I'm not worried, and why I'm calm, and why we buy the goddamn dip. If you are new to crypto, this is perfect for you. It's the ideal opportunity for you to see what I'm in and match my profits. That being said, let's get into the market. My God, look at it. So the market is down nearly 24% today. Huge crash. It's not going to go. And this needs to be stated really clearly. The market is not going to crash. This is a correction. It's not a nice one, but it's a correction. Look, this is from Bitcoin Archive on Twitter. In the bull market in 2017, there were 6 corrections of 30 to 40%, followed by average gains of 153%. Corrections are normal, particularly in crypto. And when they happen hard and they happen fast. So you can be looking at this market and panicked. And what is probably the two things driving the market down right now, in terms of people, are new investors to the market, new people in crypto, because they're panic selling. And unequivocally, no doubt about it, whale manipulation is happening. They're selling off crypto and then they're shorting the prices, and it's scaring people. But they're then buying at lower prices. They're not actually getting out of the market, right? It's important to realize that. And these whales and these institutions have brought their buddies in the media to help fuel the fear, fuel the uncertainty, fuel the doubt. The biggest thing that happened today, China bans Bitcoin. No, they don't. No, they don't. Their rules on Bitcoin and crypto have not changed since 2017. They had a rule about ICOs, but beyond that, they have not changed their perspective. They've said financial institutions and payment companies can't provide crypto-related services. Now, that's not news. In fact, what China actually, a few media stations in China just reposted the thing that they posted like a year ago. But every mainstream media source has picked it up. It's staggering. And that's fueling this ridiculous fear. Look, if you're in crypto, I know there's a lot of people in crypto trying to make a quick buck, right? But fundamentally, if you're in crypto for the long term, which you should be, you've got to take a step back and look at the big picture. The big picture is Bitcoin is being bought up by institutions. There's a reason that Bitcoin is forecast at $1 million a coin in the next 10 years, and it's because it's such a store of value. Ethereum is an insane platform for development at the moment. They've got and factor in all the things that haven't happened yet this year. Ethereum staking, like Ethereum 2.0, is still not there. Cardano smart contracts still not there. Polkadot parachains, Bitcoin ETF, all those things are still set to happen this year. I don't believe personally at all that this market is about to go to zero. It won't anyway. It will never do that. But the market is not going to have a 90% crash and not recover, because all these things are still in the pipeline to happen. And there's so many more. They're just some of the big things. And you've got to bear in mind what's happening with the media. The media are picking up on the biggest negative stories. Look, I mean, here's a great point, right? India, today, it came out that Indian government is looking at regulating Bitcoin and crypto. So they are accepting it. They want regulations for it, but there's not going to be a ban on crypto anymore by the Indian government. That is a huge news story, particularly given that India have been looking to ban it for years, and they've reversed their situation. They've reversed. And it's on 3 places: FX Street, Crypto News, and Finance Magnates. Only 3 websites. And then you look at all the other sites in the independent. They were happy to pick up on India's proposed cryptocurrency ban, but they haven't spoken about this, have they? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I'm sure there's an article, but they're independent. Crypto crash, how China came to crack down on Bitcoin and where it might go from here. Negative news stories causing FUD, and we've had so much of it in the last 8 weeks. It's been staggering. We've had the energy nonsense regarding Bitcoin. We've had criminals use cryptocurrencies to fuel, their enterprises, their businesses, as if they don't use banks. We've had Binance being investigated by the IRS. They're not investigated. They share everything with the IRS, but about money laundering. But banks, it all feels like very much coordinated effort to come at crypto, but it's not. It is and it isn't. I have no doubt about it that some of these institutions that are investing in the crypto, that want better price points, have influence on the media, and the media push the same narratives, or the narratives asked. But the market isn't going anywhere. And we talk about buying the dip because it's an opportunity, because there will be institutions buying the dip right now. Now, is this going to last 24 hours? Is it going to last 48? Is it going to last a week? That's a question that I don't think any of us can really answer. So, if you are buying, buy in small portions, because you can dollar cost average in it if the market keeps retracing for a bit. I don't think it's going to last that long, fundamentally, because this is a cyclical market, and we have seen this. This is just the most brutal correction of the last 24 months, of the last 12 months, right? But again, in 2017, we saw this. We saw this regularly, 38%, 38. I mean, this is the Bitcoin chart, but it's also reflective of the entire market. What happened to Bitcoin happened to the entire market. We know that. Anyone that's new to crypto knows that. And Bitcoin's down 38% across the 7 days, and then it will recover. It might take another day, might take another 2 days, might take a week. This market's going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And it presents an opportunity. So when you are looking at your crypto and you're looking at what you're holding it for a good reason. Now, many of you will probably bought some of the crypto that you're holding at higher prices than they currently are right now. And that's an opportunity to strengthen your positions. Average in. Yeah, don't go all in today just because in another 24 hours it might drop again. It's that simple. But I'm not remotely fearful. Not remotely. Because this is a market that is always going to be on the up. Always. In the long-term scheme of things. It will crash at some point. Of course it will. Every market crashes at some point. And then every market recovers. This is not going to be its crash. This is just a crappy day. But reframe that mind. It's not a crappy day. I can get everything on discount. Yeah, it's like going into a TK Maxx or something. Yeah, anytime you see a crypto that you love and it's down 40%, this is my chance. This is my chance to get it at a bargain price. And that's it. And that is it. But the next 24 hours are going to be very interesting in terms of how low Bitcoin goes. I watched it for the last hour and I've seen it drop to 32 and then recover up to 37 and now back down to 35. So the next 24 hours are going to be very, very, very interesting because obviously whatever happens to Bitcoin happens more extremely to everything else. Bitcoin drops hot another 10%, everything else will probably drop another 20, 30%. And the contrast is also true. If Bitcoin gains another 10%, everything else will start recovering. So, remember, strong hands are how you get through these moments. Strengthening those hands are how you capitalize on these moments. It's that simple. Anyway, that's it from me. If you are brand new to crypto, check out copymycrypto.com. You can see what I'm holding, why I'm holding it. You can hear from me when there are opportunities in the market or when the market's like this and you need some reassurance. Okay. Anyway, take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.